Old David Robinson. Old David Robinson. Come on in here. Come on in here, Mr. Robinson, the Admiral. You are stone cold trip. Here you come out here talking about, well, there's too many journalists out here and too many ways of people knowing the game, and I really don't like social media. Old stiff David Robinson. Now, I got respect for him as one of the greatest centers ever, one of the greatest players ever, blah, 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 yah, yah, yah. Great defender, underrated offensive force, and very talented. Got to play with Tim Duncan. I still don't know how he really got hurt, though, because I never thought of him as an injury-prone guy to get Tim Duncan, but that's another story, another video, and that's part of my conspiracy theory. But anyway, he up here talking about this. Everyone's got a form, everyone's got a take. Well, let me let you in on the secret, Admiral. If it wasn't for content creators such as myself and others, you might be forgotten. No, you wouldn't be forgotten in the sense that you are being a great player or MVP or what you did, even though we still gonna talk about how Keem just dusted your behind off in '95. But anyway, and your home. And you always had a perception of being kind of soft and just a good old jolly ha 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 guy. And I still remember when Michael Jordan looked at you sideways for talking about him in that Reader's Digest column. He said, why my name come up? But anyway, good old nature Dave, like a strong muscle version of Gomer Pyle, just a good old American, good Samaritan. Yeah. We talk on here, so if there's a whole generation who didn't get to see you play, let me tell you a story, Dave Robinson. The heads on sticks on these corporate plantations on ESPN, Fox, etc., they're not going to talk about your greatness. They're not going to mention how impactful or versatile you were as a defender or how you were agile and strong and all that. They're not going to do that. They tend to talk more about Dwight Howard or something than they do about your legacy. I'm just going to keep it 100, so it's a shame. They barely mention your teammate Tim Duncan, who's one of the 5 or 6 greatest players ever. So what makes you think they're going to, if it wasn't for heads in the streets talking about you, on these content creators or these people who go back in basketball, you wouldn't have a lot to be remembered to talk about. You won a couple rings, you went to, finals, etc. But no one really sits around and gloats on you like that. As a matter of fact, the beauty of content creators and people online and people that spend time to the craft and really love the game aren't bought and paid to just sit and talk about Michael Jordan and LeBron James' endless tiring comparisons or how the Lakers are the same old usual suspect conversation.